Good morning, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here on Goose Got Your Entertainment. I'm your host, Marquez Goode. Joining me today be some of my colleagues from Goose Got Your Entertainment. It'll be Cam with the plan, Taylor, and Marco Polo the greatest, Marcus Ojalayo, the man with the plan. We will be providing you with all the latest sports news around the league. But let me, as the owner of Goose Got Your Entertainment, let me just start out by saying sorry for all the technical difficulties, the inconvenience from last week's segment. We did not get the post out, or it happened last week that just connections was just all out of whack. I did not know what had happened. It just came all at once. But let's get right into TG's itinerary with the NFL segment. And Cam Taylor will be joining me in today. And he's coming in right now as we approve this part. We'll be going live with the NFL news and updates. And we know that he's a Giants fan. And you know what we're about to start out with, some Giant news. As he's coming in, he's adding in, connecting in right now. There you go, Cam with the plan, Taylor. How's it going, brother?
What's up, Cam?
I understand. I know you're excited. We got a lot to talk about. But we're gonna start out with some NFL news. We got a bunch of news to talk about from there. Eli Manning, as you know, your quarterback, entering his last season. I mean, you don't just cut the man. He's actually won you a Super Bowl. You don't care. The blasphemy coming out your mouth.
So you don't care that if this is his last season, you don't want him to go out and get another ring?
Be realistic.
Be realistic.
Well, why not? No.
Every time we win, I'm gonna talk as much trash as possible.
We know it's Cam Taylor.
We know this, but realistically, we are worst team at best at this point. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have an offensive line. Our head coach changed games on us within the year, and we didn't know how to adjust. We don't have the pieces.
Still don't got the pieces.
At this point, we're in shambles.
Hanging on by a thread.
But we made the listen.
I mean, I'm just saying. But let's move on from the Giants standpoint. But we got a little bit more to talk about. The Steelers and Antonio Brown situation heating up. And you know, at one point, the owner was traveling down to Florida to go talk with him. He declined the opportunity to go talk with him. And then not only that, he made that statement, that not Facebook post, the Instagram post or Twitter post. And he called out Big Ben, talking about an ownership mentality. And he went after everybody in this sense. So do you see him out the door? You see him 1 foot in, 1 foot out? I mean, the Steelers want him in, but he's like, I'm out. Yeah. Yeah.
The Browns. One for season.
Whoa. The Browns are upcoming. The Browns are coming up.
They're the first one of the next football. They're not going to be this cool team that we think that they're going to be. Like they quote unquote showed last season.
And you have the right to disrespect the Browns.
I mean, they have made some adjustments. You gotta give them to the Browns.
I mean, so did Green Bay, but we're not gonna speak about the title telling in the background.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, all of the things they beat you where all this drama just gets
Now, do you think? Now, one other thing about that Antonio Brown, I think he's going to be out the door, and we speak about that. But another key thing that's going on in the NFL right now is the quarterback situation. I'm going to name some teams that are in the search for another quarterback. The Dolphins being out with Tannehill, on his way. The Jags and Bortles out the door. Then you got the Redskins battling with their quarterbacks, with their injuries they have. They're going to be potentially looking for another quarterback themselves. Then you got the Giants. And then the Giants, y'all, I mean, basically, you need a new quarterback. The Bengals, Andy's out the door. And then the Panthers. Cam Taylor. I mean, yeah, Cam Taylor. Cam Newton. Oh, sorry. Cam Newton. Cam Newton got the sense. Cam Newton. Can he even sustain a hit next season with the surgery that he has? It one smart move. The Ravens got rid of Joe and sent him on his way to the Broncos, which the Broncos shipped out Case Keenum. Or would you? Well, that's what I'm saying. But for the the Ravens, is a good situation to get him out the door if we want to keep on holding all this space. But for the Broncos, you really just brought somebody in that's got the same amount of stats as your old QB. And twice the age.
But my age, I really doesn't have much to work with except for the defense.
Yeah. And
the best was they won the Super Bowl, but they still a lot second quarter. They lost a lot of secondary. But
got some fan support.
But they have a young team, a young receiving core, and what's his name, Courtland Sutton. Then they have the running back Lindsey, and they have a solid little squad. They're in Denver.
Still got Emmanuel Sanders.
It's Emmanuel Sanders.
I forgot about Emmanuel.
That's how washed up he is.
30.
Can I say washed up?
I would say he's washed up. He's just up.
What is in y'all's cup this morning? Oh, hey. Then you stepping in the wrong territory. No, don't let me get into your team. Now, let me see. Can we move on from this quarterback question? I don't even really worry about. I mean, there's a lot of teams right now looking for the QB, but I got a couple more things. I really want to get into the NBA talk, and I got some things about the baseball too. But the Broncos parting ways with Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, and then they parted ways with him the other day. No, they actually confirmed that a couple days ago. And then you got the Bills released Charles Clay, tight end. And then you got the Carolina Panthers signing Eric Reed.
I don't see how you sign him for $21 million, but they picked one for what? So he was that much different from one.
Now, another key thing is that really wraps your mind around is the Browns signing Kareem Hunt. Despite the league suspension and you don't know when he's coming back, the deal will be worth at that time of 1 year for $1 million. It's a pretty nice deal for something that you don't know where you're going to be at since the league has indefinitely suspended you. Probably won't. And then you.
The league loves domestic view.
I mean, you see, they do. They're still there. It's the NFL. But another key thing, one question I got to you, and then I'm going to give Marcus the floor as this question, because this is his team. I'm going to let you speak on it and let him speak on it. Then I'm going to give y'all the real good insight about what's going to happen. How long, since Joe Flacco's out the door, you got RG3 still in the Ravens, and you got the starter, Lamar Jackson. How long would he last? And I'm saying this because if you look at how he played this season, he ran a lot. And you know running quarterbacks normally don't stay in the league or stay in their position really long because look at RG3. Look at the quarterbacks like that. Look at Jameis. Not at their caliber, but he's running. He has a running mentality.
Mariota.
So look where they at right now. All the quarterbacks that's mobile, the mobile ones. Where do you go in that sense? How long you think? Got him 3 years from now? He's out the league. 5 years, 10 years. He gonna have a healthy. He cannot throw a pass. It's solid. I'm gonna hear you out. Yeah.
What do? You bring pieces in to protect your franchise quarterback.
So Cam answers, how are you going to protect the quarterback that's outside the pocket? He's going in the field, and he don't know how to slide correctly.
Here's the thing, though. He won't have to leave the pocket if he's being protected. I'm telling you right now. I mean, he's in my opinion, a better passer outside of the pocket. But if he could somehow transition to being an actual pocket passer, Lamar Jackson is going to be a problem. And just he has a great arm strength. He does. The accuracy is lacking. But Lamar Jackson's going to have a nice little career, whether you want to believe it or not. Whether he has line or not, to be honest with you. He's going to get in the way from him. He won't come out looking like a pig next year. Hey, I'm telling you, watch. Lamar Jackson is going to be the future. The future.
The future. Oh, so you're not gonna give my man Patrick Mahomes a future?
Patrick Mahomes, he paved the way for Lamar to extend just for the talent. Not saying Patrick Mahomes is the great.
Yeah.
He paved the way, but now you can see Lamar Jackson has to know that he was behind center for the entire season, starting week 1. That's what we know debate about. Oh, maybe Flacco. Oh, maybe Lamar. No, let's not even Lamar Jackson. That's going to see what he can do.
Now, Marcus, I'm gonna give you the floor. This is your team. How long? I'll probably give you about 30 seconds to get this take right here because I got to move on. But Lamar Jackson, how long do you think he'll last y'all starter? I know Flacco did what he did, and Flacco brought a championship into the realm. But do you think he even has it in his career, which he might have a long, lengthy career, and it might be cut short? Look at RG3.
Look,
thought what he's going to do.
Look, I've been saying this since Lamar Jackson started with the Ravens half of the season. He's good at running, don't get me wrong. But the only problem is that he needs to improve on his throwing. That's been one of his main issues. Also, ball security. He's fumbled the ball 9 times, recovered it 3. If he can do both of those things, he will be fine. He just needs more pieces to the puzzle. Needs possibly a free agent in Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown, depending on. If we get one of those two, we should be in a good stage and possibly win the division again.
My thing is, why are you so pissed about your quarterback?
You guys too. You got to put pride in your team. You got to put passion.
No, you're not gonna sit here and just sit here with the Lamar Jackson and talk about Le'Veon Bell start joining y'all. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about Antonio Brown.
But Lamar Jackson did actually follow Le'Veon Bell on Instagram.
I don't give a damn. He's not there right now.
With this emoji. So it could be a possibility that he might join the Ravens or anybody else.
And
what all I'm saying is, if we get Le'Veon Bell, he can help us improve on third down conversions. That's it.
On to the next. I'm not really talking about it, but the former Raiders GM Reggie McKenzie joined forces with the Dolphins as senior personnel executive. But that's just bring into the podcast so people know the information. I'm not really speaking about it. But next thing, new information: Colin Kaepernick, Eric Reed won the NFL settlement. Could be up to $80 million. We don't really know because they're not really bringing out anything else. So all of this confidentiality, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, and who follows that rule anymore? Now the NFL thinking they want to follow that now. And I don't even. It's a huge win for Colin Kaepernick. I understand that he's going to be he can be signed, but guess what? Even though you want a settlement, what did that mean that you wouldn't get signed to a team? You could have went to the AAF. I'm not saying that don't use your skills and knock yourself down and go somewhere cheap, but go and develop get some of your skills back that you probably were lacking in the NFL at one point in time, and sharpen them, and then go attack the NFL owners. Then by then, if they trying to reject you, then you know it's bigger and better than you. I don't see him getting signed.
I mean, his agency still wants to play football. Football real. He is not.
No.
First of all, yeah, the flag or called him. This man talked about what, 20 million? Who in the hell is paying you 20 million?
In the AAF. In the AAF, brother, for a season. $20 million. And you're not gonna bring me a ring or a lollipop, and you want $20 million? If I'm coughing up $20 million for an athlete, he better be the running back, quarterback, and the doggone receiver.
Better bring on that A game.
It ain't just an A game.
That's all I'm saying.
He better be 3-1. He better be able to throw the ball and go run down the field and catch it at the same time. That's how he should be. I'm talking about this guy. I think 5 rushing touchdowns. Ain't no 3. But we do have another segment. We offer the NFL segment. We're going to go into the latest developing news from the NFL. I mean, NBA. Oh, sorry. I'm off today, guys. From the NBA. The NBA is set to start a 12-team league in Africa. The BAL. It will start in January 2020. If I get these names right, guys, you know how I torch them sometime. Angola, if I got it right. Egypt, Kenya, Morocco, Nigeria, Rwanda. Is it Senegal? If I got it right?
Repeat that again.
Is that right?
Senegal.
I know I mess names up. Y'all know how I am. South Africa, even though that belongs to Africa, don't know why they got all that and more. That league will start up. We don't know where it could go to. I hope it does pretty good because they got some talented people in Africa that can play some basketball. They just need an open door, and you see some people over there already expressing their abilities about this, like they want it. I mean, I can see some people coming out there be some stars. They need an open light.
More importantly, it's for the culture. Like you got talented guys across the world. It's for the culture. They just wants to expand on that.
Now, let's not forget what we are in the NBA for this weekend. It's All-Star Weekend, baby. And you see yesterday, Jason Tatum winning the skills challenge, and then you got the Nets, Joe Harris knocking off Curry.
I was rooting for Curry.
And don't even disrespect my man, the man that Dirk Nowitzki. You can't get rid of him, even though he didn't do much there. But Dirk from the Mavericks, and I thought he was in a 3-point contest. I think. I don't know why he was there. He only made 17 points, but I mean, he's a big. I mean, look at who he is. Yeah, but you get that man. He had a long, lengthy career, and he stayed with that. He stayed loyal to a team that didn't really, brought him something, but didn't bring him much. I believe so. And don't even get me started on the dunk contest. I really didn't like it as much.
That dunk over Shaq.
It was the worst one I've ever seen. I didn't even watch it live. I went back and watched it after the fact that they already did it because I was like, I'm watching the AAF. I'm not worried about the dunk contest because look at this slop out there.
But you gotta admit that dunk over Shaq, that was pretty clean.
I don't give a damn about that.
That was pretty clean.
I don't give a damn because back in the day, it wasn't just that simple ass dunk like he was doing. It was Jordan coming across the damn half-court line.
You had Jordan, Kareem.
You got people jumping over 5 people to get to the goal. Then you just got one tall guy standing there, and you just go sit there and just dunk over him. Ooh. And then you got this old World War II plane sitting in the court, and you just dunk over it, but we're not going to forget that your foot hit the plane. I don't even get it.
You're upset. That's okay.
But the main event, Cam Taylor might be having technical difficulties on his half. Yeah, he having technical difficulties on his half. He should be coming in soon. But the main event for this weekend that's hosted live in Charlotte, North Carolina, where 20,000 people will be in attendance, but millions will watch at home. That's the NBA All-Star Game. And let's say where Team LeBron will face off with,
Team Giannis
at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Team LeBron consists of Kevin Durant. We're bringing in Cam Taylor right back again. He's connected. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard. And then Team who?
Giannis
will consist of who?
Steph Curry,
Joe Embiid, Paul George. I don't even got to say the rest because they just slop anyway. I'm totally with Team LeBron
the level
on this.
Of disrespect.
No, I'm not.
How you going to disrespect one of the greatest shooters in the NBA?
Who?
One of the best shooters in the NBA, Steph Curry.
But no.
How you going to disrespect Steph Curry?
No. But look at this. And you, Cam Taylor and Marco Polo Grace, you're not going to sit here and disrespect me that Team LeBron is more dominant than Team Giannis, whoever the hell his name is.
It's Team LeBron and it's Team Giannis.
But Team LeBron has KD, James Harden, the bearded freak, and then you sit there and have Kyrie, you have LeBron, and then I say Kawhi Leonard on the same starting lineup. Do I have to say anything else? No, I shouldn't have to even say anything. Why?
First of all, this is Cameron got started because he possible free season coming next 2 seasons. Tampering.
No, it's not tampering, doggone it. It's just getting it where you gotta get it, Cam. It's getting it where you gotta get it.
Is it?
Okay, so what we're looking tonight is a failed. We're gonna see AD and LeBron on the court failing. Kyrie and
Facts.
LeBron again failing. We're gonna see everyone that he wants to play with because he needs that for one another championship.
They're not gonna go hard anyway. This is the All-Star game. They never go hard. They did like it was back in the day. It'll be good. Tyler just disrespect this blasphemy coming out you and Marco Polo's mouth tonight. I mean, today talking about this doggone stuff. I know I'm off a little bit, but something's in y'all's cups.
All I'm saying is,
I'm taking Team LeBron, and I don't care what you say, doggone it.
All I'm saying is you cannot disrespect Steph Curry.
I'm not worried about Steph Curry. You see all the dangers. Do I gotta go back through the lineup of Team LeBron, KD, James Harden, or with Kyrie, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard? Let me go to the bench. I don't even want to go there. I ain't gonna even do that. No. You sit here and y'all two come on my podcast and sit here. I know you co-hosted the year, and I know he's over here, the insider, but y'all will not. And no, we're not disrespecting me. They're talking about this Team Giannis, whatever the hell his name is.
Team Giannis.
Just come on here and talking about this man. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Let's move on, because y'all don't know. Y'all truly don't know who's going to win tonight.
And don't disrespect Joe Embiid's name. It's not Joe Embiid. It's Joe Embiid.
Same thing, God damn it. Major League Baseball.
Let's talk about baseball for right now. May be leaning. It was just confirmed that they're currently in the lead for signing him long term.
So y'all might end up seeing the post come out pretty soon, maybe right during the show, that he signed with them. I can't really tell you who else would really come after him, right? I mean, everybody's coming after him, but who got the money?
I mean, there's a lot of teams who have the money. I wouldn't pay so much money for a player who really isn't producing for that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asked him for what, 300 mil?
Yeah, he's asking for a job,
300
bro.
mil?
He asked for half the organization.
If I'm paying you 300 mil, you better be graduating 30. You got to be first 100. I want to see 30 plus home runs every season, 100 plus every season, at least a gold glove every other season. Like, I'm serious. That's a lot of money to be paying a player.
Yeah.
For playing a game. Don't get me wrong in his eyes. I'm scared. 300 million?
That's too much for a player.
God.
Now, that's going on. Manny Machado, trying to see where he's going to go to. But let's talk about Tim Tebow staying with the Mets and not going to the AAF. Now, do you think that was? I think it was smart for him in his long-term career that he has because he's playing baseball. I'd rather him stay in baseball and have a long, successful career in baseball than come back into the AAF and be playing for nothing.
Every type of athleticism he has,
Yeah.
all skill set for baseball will be gone because the AAF. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kudos to them for trying to prolong football. Hands down, the most boring thing I've ever watched.
You don't like the AAF? There's defense. We're not gonna get on that. I got the AAF coming up. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go into it. But let me tell you this: New York Yankees. We know everybody in the world likes the Yankees for some reason, but they're not true fans. The veteran pitcher CC Sabathia confirmed that 2019 will be his last season. Not to knock his style of play, but for the last maybe 2 to 3 seasons, as being a Yankees fan for a while and seeing him play, you can see he gives you, I'd say, a solid 35 pitches. It sounds like Little League, but I give about a solid 35 to 50 pitches. And then after that, the rest is history. I mean, look at how he played in the playoffs. In the playoffs of the MLB. He played, I forgot the team he played. He gave about a good 50 pitches. And after that, it was
it against
scrambled eggs.
Was it against the Rangers? Or?
No, it wasn't against the Rangers. It was scrambled eggs. And he got cranked. Bottom of the third base is like cranked. Cranked. Gone. See you later. But you had CC up there scrambling eggs. They were solid, but we were solid in the batting cages too. We were just not solid. We were not smart enough in the pitching game. We just didn't play it smart. We could have brought in. Do we still got Tanaka? We brought him in late. We brought in our closer. I forgot his name. We bring in all these people late. Because we had some games where it was like 3-0, bottom of the fourth, and you could have came back, but instead you kept the same dry pitchers up there, like CC, making him struggle, and then he gets cranked on with 3 people on base. It's a grand slam in the playoffs.
That wasn't smart at all.
And you're in their house, so it's not like you got the momentum switch that can go on in New York. You're in Boston. When he's young.
And regular season and postseason, when he played for the Indians, when he played for the Brewers, and when he played for the...
But Cam, who's playing for right now?
He's playing for us right now.
All right, then. I don't care about your history. I care for what you're doing right now. I don't care if you went. No.
The level of disrespect.
Not disrespect. CC is washed up. He's a scrub. He's a scrub now. He was good back in the day.
Considering the fact
I
that
don't
you're
like
a
it.
Yankees
I'm a
fan,
Yankees fan, and I'm
you
against the
calling
Yankees for
CC
doing
a
that.
scrub? Are
He's
you
a-
kidding me?
He's a scrub right now. And I'm a Yankees fan. But let's move on. I've been holding this in all dang going week, guys. And y'all just been putting all this stuff on our page and then blasphemy. And then you got a nerd to talk about you in the All-Star weekend. Let me tell you about the AA.
Don't
now.
disrespect Giannis.
And
That's all I'm saying.
no. And I'm not, he's here and tell me that this is the weakest football he's watched. No, let me tell you about the AAF and the AAF. As many people flip through their channels, and for the next several weeks, we come to realize that there's no rerun games in the NFL on. We realize the CBS NFL Network and TNT has converted to the AAF.
Absolutely.
Second week, it continued to turn heads. Both late night games yesterday started off slowly. They finished action-packed to the end. One of the games, the Stellar defense held off and defended their land. Stellar. And one team, the special teams just couldn't get the job done. Stallions, the Birmingham Iron escaped the third by 3 little strands. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 out of 4 field goals. Let me tell you this. Because the kicker couldn't get the job done. Stallions kicker couldn't get the job done. He reminded me of NFL kicker. Oh, sorry, Roger Dale. But meanwhile, on the other hand, the Hot Shots stole the show quickly after halftime. If you watched the game late last night, they erased a 12-point deficit at the half. They also allowed the Express offense to only score 6 additional points. The Hot Shots defense contained the Express offense and finished the game strong. Hold them off. And you see some big hits inside of the AAF, that which if we see that in the NFL, you might well say you're banned for life. They're getting hard hits. Last night was one hard one where the quarterback, I remember it was like fourth quarter with 3 minutes left. The quarterback threw it up the middle. He crashed inside the pocket and he got rocking. And I mean, he just got bombed right in the chest. I was like, my God, I can only imagine.
So would you say the AAF is better than the NFL?
Right now, without the rules. With the rules and how they set up, I would say they're better. I like how the rules are. We don't have no no kickoffs, no field goals. You go for a 2-point conversion. It makes the game that much more exciting that we're on our feet the whole game, not just, oh, I know he's going to make it.
Yeah, maybe, but here's one thing.
You got a point.
Same one person. That's one.
Matthew Sims. He's Phil Sims' son. There's a couple of them in there, but these guys are I know, but you got to get a recheck. Everybody needs a second chance sometime, you know, Ken? No, you're not going to sit here and just open your mouth on All-Star Weekend and just say the blasphemy is coming out. No, because you're downgrading the AAF, and the AAF can actually bring more talent. They can bring these washed-up players and make them stars. You can do that. God damn it. I mean, look at the field goal. Look at the defenses.
I mean, that's really the only good thing that I like about this whole league. Like, you can actually play defense. You can hit. That's exciting. I like to see people get their helmets knocked off. I love it. It's real football now. It's not like,
XFL starts in 2020, just let you know.
You said what?
XFL starts in 2020, let you know.
That's so long.
I know, right? I'm ready for that now. Oh,
It's on now, actually. It's an address. I can't lie about that. It's just, I need something exciting.
yeah.
I need like a playmaker to do something big here.
I feel you, but in the same sense,
We all do.
the Birmingham Iron traveled to defend the undefeated streak at the Legends house, and while the Hot Shots go blow for blow with the Stallions next week, we can see they can possibly collect their first win. But today's matchup, as you know, one of the games should be going on right now. The Apollos and the Commanders, if I got it right, face off.
Do you really think the AAF is going to compete for the NBA All-Star
Don't question. I'm shocked to see what everything happens right now.
Have you looked? Are you looking at the ratings right now?
I have looked at the ratings. That they got 75,000 people sitting in the stadium right now at a game. It's a lot. And then it turned off. You got somebody getting their helmet popped off. And now everybody's going nuts because we can't see that in the NFL. Because we got a washed up commissioner and Roger Goodell. He's a scrub. He should be fired. And then it shouldn't be no kind of thinking about just letting him leave. He should be fired immediately. They should call me to let me fire him. Because I would get so far down his throat that he would be able to breathe.
Oh, it's like that.
And let me tell you this, late night game, 8 o'clock, NFL Network, I'll be watching. I'll be flipping my channel. I don't care what y'all be doing, but you know what I'll be doing. The Legends, Atlanta Legends, will be facing off against the San Diego Fleet. But don't even get me started. We got arena football kicking up too. And that's coming up pretty shortly too. And I'll surely be more action-packed about that coming up when that gets into full the area. I like that. I like hearing that. And you know where I got my first championship ring at, and you know where I'm fighting for. But let me just, well, that's a wrap for us here on Goose Got Your Entertainment. Before I let you go, Cam, I know you got some final remarks, and you know I couldn't let you. You've been holding it in for 2 weeks. I got to give it to you.
I got something for you too.
How about those boys from two universities on a 9-game winning streak? Did y'all not watch the game when we played Louisville? We were down by 1-3. We're like, you know what? We'll give you guys a chance. Someone will watch this. We're going to wait on. But what did we do? Came down to Louisville. Came out of the tunnel in the second half. We said, okay.
All right,
It's time to play. I knew he went crazy. But it came right this field. Crazy. What did Orange King Bear do? He went crazy the game yesterday. Orange King Bear was a triple double. A triple double in college. It's not that us. At this point, Kentucky and Tennessee, we are now, we should be the new number 1 team in the nation. You know, because Duke basketball is just the best men's program in the lane. I know it's hard, a lot of y'all fall and tip, but this except for them, it's the ball. Duke's number 1. The USC home wins interesting. I believe if I get tickets to this game, I will say sold out. That's what we do. We sell out games because we're the number 1 team in the nation.
So Cam, are you done?
Right now.
All right, you done. So let me get a floor. I'm gonna give Marcus about 30 seconds to give his take, give his final segment. Then you go hear from me. But Marcus,
Ladies and gents, don't forget, NFL Combine starts February 26th until March 4th. So stay tuned. Only on NFL Network.
well, as you see on that note, I will be posting, or I'll get my insider Marco Polo the Greatest to post the. We have a few updates coming from NFL, far as important dates for you to know coming up with franchise tagging to the draft, to you name it. Then we worried about where Bryce Harper's going to go. Hopefully get some information on that soon. But on that note, I would like to thank you all for tuning in to this segment. And Cam and Marco Polo Graves, thank you for helping me provide the Goode insight. Again, thank you for joining Goode's Got Your Entertainment. Saying so long from myself, Marquez Goode, and Marcus Ojalayo, with the co-host of the year, Cam Taylor, saying be blessed, say the rest. But for now, you know how it is. Peace out. Like, damn. Like, why?